What is continuous delivery? A one line definition can be that it's a practice in which code changes are automatically built, tested, and deployed to production with minimal human intervention, or we can say through automation. The goal is to reduce the time it takes to deliver new features and improvements to end users, while also increasing the reliability and quality of the software. So it's about adopting a software development discipline so that software can be released to production at any time. Once the developer feels the code is ready to ship, he or she can deliver the code to an environment. This could be UAT or staging or could be production. But the main idea is that you are delivering the code to a user base, whether it is QA or customers, for continual review and inspection. Continuous delivery practices maximizes the opportunity for rapid feedback and learning, both from a business and from a technical perspective. So, what is continuous delivery as a practice? The process of continuous delivery typically starts with a code change being committed to a version control system like Git. This triggers an automated build process which compiles the code and runs a series of tests to ensure that the code change does not break any existing functionality. If the test pass, the code is then deployed to a staging environment for further testing, including automated integration and acceptance tests. Once the code has been validated in the staging environment, it can be promoted to production. Continuous delivery is achieved when development teams continuously integrate their software. And to do this, we generally use a deployment pipeline, which is a series of automated steps that a code change goes through from commit to production. This pipeline can include steps such as building, testing, and deploying code. Each step in the pipeline is designed to catch any issues before they reach production so that only high quality code is deployed. But then there's another CD that exists, which is quite close to this one, and that is continuous deployment. And both continuous delivery and continuous deployment work together. They often sound very close too, but there are some basic differences between the two. Continuous deployment means that every change goes through the pipeline and automatically gets put into production, resulting in many production deployments every day. Continuous delivery just means that you are able to do frequent deployments, but may choose not to do it, usually due to business preferring a slower rate of deployment. So we can say that continuous deployment goes one step further than continuous delivery. With this practice, every change that passes all stages of your production pipeline is released to the customers. In other words, continuous deployment is the deployment or release of code to production as soon as it is ready. Any testing is done prior to merging to the mainline branch and is performed on production like environments. The production branch is always stable and ready to be deployed by an automated process. And the main idea is that the automated process should enable anyone to deploy code with just a press of button. So, in a nutshell, in order to do continuous deployment, you must be doing continuous delivery first. Continuous delivery, basically, it's about a practice that allows the teams to quickly and safely deliver new features and improvements to their customers. By automating the process of building, testing, and deploying code, teams can reduce the risk of introducing bugs and errors and get new features to users faster. So, there are clearly some good business benefits of adopting these practices. But what are the benefits of continuous delivery from a developer's point of view? How these practices bring speed and efficiency in their work, and how these can be implemented in practical terms. We'll discuss all that in the next.